80 carry, at least one of the best in the LPL, and he started making a name for himself over the...
So BLG don't have an objective to force you into fights later.
And maybe as well with that Dragon take for LNG, gives a bit of space to Gala and Hung, who've been shoved up.
80 carries contest mid-push, but Elk moving over.
Oh, flash on. He goes in and with the Magnet Storm draws them in. A flash gets interrupted as he arrows the counterpunch, but for LNG, Hung is too low to re-engage. Zik is trying to burn down Bin and he's just getting zoned off as well, but gets a flip back and now tries to out-team fight with the Paranoia in. BLG group on up and they see enough. They dive onto this jungler as it's trade, but BLG in the middle of the pit getting hit by scouters. Wei gets over on the backside, but LNG have numbers advantage again. Bin's trying to carry the rest and he does eventually with Elk getting the fourth shot, but now BLG bring in 90, wasn't in the fight and that was a different. Shockwave brings on in, holds Scout, saves Wei, and he picks up the kill. Knight chases down with the rest of LNG already falling so close. Gala tries to be that team fight 80 carry, and when LPL goes head to head, you ask for more of that, please.
That was like picks from Gala with Wei.
Oh, that's a pick. They give opportunity. Hung's trying to save the play, but instead Zika's already dead. Under turret, it will end up being a trade, but it's only support for supporters. Elk now sits down, waiting for that shot to come through, and onto Hung. It's being tanked up by Knight, who walked on in. Wei wants to slow here with the stride breaker, but it's not enough. Elk just walks out in smooth fashion, and BLG open up the turret and open up the advantage to this first game of the day. Back to the reality that they're also going to be taking the Herald. So this gold lead is about to skyrocket, and it's... Hung is trying to add some pressure of his own onto the red buff. Wei is sure behind him. He takes the Paranoia. The Ash Arrow doesn't connect though, so he's bought time. Wei has to ulti in the end, but Wei takes him down. The Shockwave looking for a trade finds it easily, and Wei's now in trouble. The Curtain Call tries to slip the gap, but with a Hung ulti lying down, or rather on, Carla's in so much trouble. He gets ulted by Bin on the back end, and LNG have to run for their lives. BLG turn a fight again. This was Dragon. You said LNG don't have to, Dagger, but they're like, maybe we do. We have to fight over everything. What region is this?
I mean, LNG are not the team that usually goes for this, but...
Arrow, blocked by On. Here we go, the engage, but it's taken by Elk in the end. The re-engage comes through from On as he jumps into the back line, but isolated is Hung. He has to flash away, but Scout brings them together to clap. LNG are taking the fight, and BLG don't know what just hit them. Scout is this team. Scout is LNG, and without Scout, the
importance that he brings to this team and the immediate teleport to the bottom side, tried to get the tower, wasn't in a position to do so, but LNG, they're going to get this second tower for themselves as well. That play was sick.
That was a 4K gold swing just about, or maybe even more with the turret going down. LNG with the 2K gold.
On the main stage.
After the sealing of fate from Scout, Zika cleans it up. Paranoia used again. BLG getting engaged on, and it's onto Elk. He's a backline condition, but Wei has gone too deep before Zika can get there. But Elk, he's still going to get traded. Again, he's burning them down. We just highlighted the man, and he's taking BLG all out. They're trying to deal with him, but he's still so healthy. There's no damage left. And Scout will deal with another fate sealed, and LNG's team fights are looking blissful. On gets out. Bin only by the hair of his chinny chin, but Hung has got a date with another support. It looks cute. It looks great. He takes a turret shot and they dissipate, but On and Hung as they leave each other's side.
The armor?
It hits On. As he's leaving enemy jungle, it hits On, and he doesn't have Merc treads. It's Paranoia. Carla, that arrow was out of this world.
I might have just sent third one a potential soul now for the LNG squad.
Now we watch and wait. We look for the 1,500, 1,900 gold throughout this early game as Hung is moving into danger. He gets engaged on. It's a nice Magnet Storm set up as well with the cease and desist. He tries to turn it. Everything used on the support now means danger for BLG. Into the back line, Wei has just run on in. The Shockwave to get him in the back, but Scout already disengages. Bin had to ulti to get out of there. LNG have 4 alive and health bars to start the Baron.
Great setup from Scout, and the fact that Hung stayed alive for so long meant that BLG overcommitted into the area, and now they're on towards the Baron, Wei half health. Scout spots him.
He's got no flash, he's got no ulti. As you said, Scout just says cease and deliver. Takes a free kill, and LNG in a match bullying him in the early game. So again, it's a pleasure to open up with this on Worlds as LNG still being the favorites here. Now with the gold leader, found themselves a free support, and Wei flew in with the Paranoia. It's a 2-quick kill. Bin though separates, which is great, but Wei flashes up, builds a bit of space while the rest of LNG try to find the back pieces, but Elk zones himself out from Scout, almost dies in the end, and Bin, even though he looked for the chase, dies as well. Zika flashes on top of Knight, and the underdogs of the LPL are taking it to the tournament tournament favourites.
The Kingmaker in Nice has just fallen to the bidding king in Zuka, and that might be the end of this game. LNG, they're in front of the base. Shots fired from Gala, from Elk, but I don't think it's enough.
Death timers, I mean, there are huge. Waves up in 10 seconds, but Knight's not there. Bing's not there for another 25 at least. Elk needs to pull off a miracle, and with a thin wave, I think he doesn't have to. I think he forgets it. On just threatens him out of the base, but
kind of calling his bluff here on multiple chances, especially Gala. Now the engage.
At least for Scout, this is last hope's bar for BLG to find a pick, but they've done no damage on Scout. Instead, he turns it as Way flies in again. Free farming, Scout does it again, sealing the fate of the first seed of the LPL. That's my Faker protege.
Scout is a man on a mission, and BLG are in his sights. Bin with TP to the tower. Can he get the wave? Can he do something here? But it feels like there's nothing left.
How do you defend? He's got nothing in the tank, and BLG might have good early game or good early lanes, but LNG read their game, read their minds. The third seed of the LPL, take them down, move to 2-0. And when we say Scout is LNG, we bloody mean it.
And what a pleasure it is to
Like and subscribe for more highlights.